Christine is going to take you through what this means. What is this connected to? And how is it connected to our fears and our beliefs and how much you're creating in your life? The speed at which I create my desires is in direct proportion to how much I am believing and how much I am allowing.
Yeah, sorry, I was just listening. Was it me? You want me to do something?
I want you to do Ker Plunk.
Oh, right, okay. I was just engrossed. I was just like, that's so true. Yeah, I love that actually, because it brings in two things. There's belief, isn't there? And this allowing part, well, that's what Liz was speaking about, wasn't she, when she was talking about source, allowing, allowing the big observer, the big you to come through, and allowing that energy to flow through you. So that's really important. But yeah, Ker Plunk, it's just a fun way maybe to help you understand this at another level. Let me just show this. Can anyone remember the game Ker Plunk? Yep, give me a wee thumbs up if you can visualize the game called Ker Plunk. All right. Well, Ker Plunk's a children's game. And in my day, it kind of, well, it looks different now, but here's how it looks. It's can you remember, it's got a kind of holder at the top. It's like a vessel at the top, like that. And then there's the body of it is like a funnel. And then there's the new one, I think, goes like that. And then at the bottom, there's a tray. Okay, and that tray catches things. And remember yesterday we spoke about marbles, little solid marbles. So in the tray at the top, at the funnel at the top, there's lots of different marbles. It's lots of marbles, and they're held in this container at the top. And then there's the journey, I suppose, down the tunnel, and there's sticks. So there's lots of these sticks that are put in here, and that's what keeps the marbles sitting on top in the container. Now, I suppose it's a wee bit like reverse creation process, in that we want the in the game, you don't want the marbles to drop, but actually in the creation process, what the marbles want to do is come down this journey, and when they arrive in the tray, they've been created. They've come into your reality. So just a few questions. What do the marbles represent? What would the marbles represent? Let me see your wee answers down the side. Your desires, brilliant. So if you think about this as being the creation process, the marbles represent the desires up there. Your words, yep, absolutely, because they're creative. Your thoughts, yes. Your wants, your dreams, your inventions, your ideas. So all of those are the marbles, because they're the non-manifest, they're in your imagination. They've not arrived yet, they're just ideas, their thoughts, their words, their desires, there's their wishes, their intentions. So does that make sense? They're all up there. So if you think about them being held up there in this big holder, this big container, the first thing is the belief that there is a container that holds them all. Isn't that an interesting idea? That's potential. So up here is potential. It's the potential for all of those things to exist. So that's the first part of the game. And then this is the creation process. I suppose you would want to look at this, how this tunnel, what would that be? Give me your ideas, what would that represent? The creation process, brilliant, well done, Debbie. So this is the creation process, the journey from potential and ideas down Okay, so it's the journey, it's the life, it's also the life adventure. That's your life adventure. And what does the tray at the bottom represent? Reality. Yes. It represents reality or creation, the created thing. So creation, because there's everything that you want to create, and it comes down this big journey, and then it's created at the bottom. But what do the sticks represent? What are these sticks that are holding these marbles up in potential? Brilliant. Nettie's saying fears and blocks and limiting beliefs and other people's limiting beliefs. We've spoke about that quite a lot. Not just your limiting beliefs and your negative thoughts and your negative perceptions. They're the worlds. They could be the worlds. So all of these are holding, let's think of them as holding your ambitions and your potential and your dreams away from becoming reality. Now, in this game, if I removed one of those sticks, how quickly would the balls fall? Would all the balls fall all at once if I removed just one of those sticks? So let's say I remove one fear. Are all my dreams and ambitions going to happen immediately? No. If I start to remove more doubts and more fears and more negative perceptions, do you think the potential would happen quicker? Yes. So the speed at which I create my desires is in direct proportion to how much I am releasing and allowing. You see the connection here? That everything exists. That's what potential is. Potential energy is the potential energy for everything to be created. But we are in the way. Our thoughts and our dreams and our ambitions can get in the way. But the speed at which I remove them, if I'm brave enough and I've got the right process, which is the creation process, the quicker I remove these doubts and fears and limitations and blocks, energy blocks, the quicker my dreams will fall. And once we've finished, Megan, doing the exercise with everybody, we'll show you something that started in November and now exists. And it was just an idea in November and now it physically exists, and we'll show you that because we've removed lots of blocks. Despite the external fears and the external blocks that were put in our way, we removed them. We didn't even entertain them, to be honest. And it's been created, but we'll show you that after. Does that help? Does that help you understand that as a scientist, energy is a potential. It is the potential for something to exist. And now we know, based on yesterday, that everything is energy and everything is suspended. It's almost like suspended animation, where it's suspended as energy. If it's not in your reality, it's suspended, but it has the potential to be created into your reality. And the speed at which you start to believe. So you're removing, that's what Megan's going to do, we're taking away negative beliefs, but we're also powering up your positive beliefs. So you can see we're working at it both ways, taking the obstructions away, but powering in energy and giving all of your ideas and your stories positive energy. So that's how it works. Does that help, Megan?
Yes.
Good. So that's Ker Plunk. You'll never look at Ker Plunk the same again.